Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, family? It's your sis that never miss, Naraya Shiloh, coming back at you with another scrolling and trolling. Let's jump right into it.
Children treating their mothers like they are disposable, acting like their existence revolves around your approval. Like you want your moms to jump through hoops just to be worthy of your basic human decency. Some of y'all have labeled your moms narcissists without a single medical diagnosis, and you use therapy. You
First of all, that word narcissist has been being thrown around to men for the last how many years now, right? Nobody has diagnosed anyone professionally with it, but that's a term that is used to describe a lot of men these days, right? And when it is being described towards a man, yeah, he does have tendencies to be narcissist. So now all of a sudden, in order to use that word when it is being directed towards the mom, now you need a medical degree in order to say that.
weaponize therapy. And I mean, therapy that's supposed to be used for healing, but you use it as a weapon to justify cutting your parents off and treating them poorly.
If my parents raised me and they caused me trauma in said raising, why would I not confront them and hold them accountable for that? Do people feel that because you're a mom, you get a pass on everything that you have done to your child just because you're the mother? That if you cause me trauma, pain, dysfunction, toxicity, any of those things that I have now learned in therapy is unhealthy, and now I'm telling you that I can no longer deal with you and your unhealthy habits, I'm weaponizing that? Is that what she's saying? Because that's a load of bull crap to me. Yes, I am healing. And in order to be healing, it means I had to been hurt. And if I was hurt and the only parent who raised me was my mom, yes, it's not weaponizing, it's making her accountable. What's wrong with that? And if it means that I have to cut off whomever in order for my healing to be okay, in order for me to be the person that I need to be, in order for me to be the best version of myself for my newly created family, whether it's my husband, my children, or whomever, then I'm going to do that.
And mostly this energy is towards moms, all under the guise of being on a healing journey or because of what you decided to take from going to therapy.
You doggone straight it's going to be what I took from therapy because I'm the one that's in therapy. So this is why I say to you, brothers, I do not subscribe to Black men specifically going to women therapists. Do not, because this is the kind of advice that you will get from the average female therapist. It is an unspoken rule that women will stand by each other in order to get you to comply. So imagine going to someone like her because you want to heal, right? And she's telling you that the feelings and your experiences that you had with your mom needs to be suppressed because you're weaponizing your therapy by confronting your mom with certain situations that she may have done or certain feelings that she may have created inside of you, that basically you're wrong for doing that and you cannot do that. Could you imagine how you would feel after you left a therapy session like that? I am an advocate that Black men who need therapy should go to therapy, but do not go to a woman, especially a Black woman therapist. Do not do it.
me ask you something. Is your mother not a human being? Does she not have a limit or a breaking point? Do you not even see or care that your mama is somebody else's child too?
Why is that my problem? Why is that my problem as her child? So if my mom has issues, then she needs to address them with the people who raised her the same way I'm addressing it with the person who raised me. So now not only am I supposed to downplay, belittle, suffocate my trauma, I am now supposed to take on my mother's trauma to be understanding to her and what she went through. Just forget what I went through. Forget the pain that I was caused. I'm just supposed to focus on what happened to my mother, not the trauma that my mother gave me. That is what she's saying. So basically, she's saying when you confront your mother about something, you need to realize and understand that your mother is a person and she's somebody else's child too, which means that she has been hurt too. But that does not negate what she caused me. Do you see? Do you see what she's doing here? She is doing that flip it and reverse it thing, changing the narrative, making it about the mother and not the child.
I don't think y'all do. Some of y'all are so focused on your own pain or your own created narratives that are false in a lot of cases.
So now you saying that what I dealt with in my house, in my life with my mom is created narratives and are false? Unfreaking believable. Anything to make the mother the shining star that walks on water, they will do. I don't need to acknowledge anybody. When you're on an airplane, right? And they say, oh, when we get in trouble, if we get in trouble and the air mask come down, put yours on first so then you can help somebody else. And that's a safety standard in aircrafts, right? So why would that not be the same standard in let me heal myself, and then once I'm healed, I can possibly then understand why my mother was the way she was, why my mother chose to do the things that she did. But she's telling people, just don't even worry about you. You need to understand where your mama coming from before you can realize your own pain.
That you refuse to acknowledge that your mother had a life before you. She had experiences before you. She had wounds and struggles and trauma and things she had to survive before you.
Well, then she should not have had me. If she didn't get through all of those things, then she should not have become a mother. And her life before me does not matter to me. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. Her life before me does not matter to me because what I know is that she hurt me. I don't care why you did it. You did it. When you have an accident in a car, they don't care that it was an accident, but you still got to pay for the damages. Right? They don't care if you fell asleep behind a wheel because you was working a 15-hour shift and you fell asleep. They don't care even if you was in a car accident and you died in it in the car accident. Your insurance company still got to pay that because they don't care about the cause of it. All they know is the effect of it. So what you see her doing here is, again, setting the stage to excuse any foul behavior that the mother may have displayed and put off on her child. This is why Black women behave the way that they behave. And I would like to say that I believe, right? And I don't have no statistics. I don't have any of this, concrete proof. I believe that this video that she made was directed towards men. And the reason that I say that is because men today are now seeking help, and men today are not tolerating certain behaviors from anywhere, from their wife to their children to their mothers. They are not accepting the disrespect anymore. This is why I believe she made these videos for men.
And no, that does not excuse everything, if there is even a thing, but it does.
Did she do the quotes? A thing? As if a person didn't really experience any negativity from their mom growing up.
Mean she is a person the same way you are.
Wow. Wow. I the lengths that they will go to be right is unbelievable to me. The lengths that they will go to support, I'll say that, to support and co-sign this behavior. See, this is the thing, because I'm a mother, right? I'm a mother as well. I got 2 children, and I know that I was a good mom. But there may be something that I might have done unknowingly that might have affected my children in a way that I didn't realize. So if my kids came to me and said, "Ma, this is what you did this time," or "This is what happened, this is how I felt, and this affected me this way," am I then supposed to say, "Well, you don't know what I went through when I was younger, and nobody taught me how to be a mama, and I didn't have it to give you. It doesn't come with a book, it doesn't come with instructions"? No. What I'm going to say is, I apologize for hurting you. That's it, and that's all. You don't get a clean slate after you have destroyed people's lives or have affected them in such a way that they are even considering cutting you out of their life. You don't get a pass for that. And I don't care if you are the mother. Again, using her own words, you are a person. And as a person who affected another person, you are accountable for that. You don't get a pass.
Tell you young ladies out there and young men out there, how you treat your mother is going to be how life is going to treat you. How you treat your mother is going to be how life is going to treat you.
Now we got one that want to try to play this karma thing.
Because your mother is the source of life. She gave you life. Hadn't it not been for her, you wouldn't have life.
No, my father gave me life. My mother birthed me.
So be careful how you treat your mother. I see so many young people out here disrespecting their mother. The same thing that you give to your mother is going to be what life is going to give to you.
I don't see on a large scale a lot of children disrespecting their mother. What I see is a lot of children and adults who have had negative experiences confronting their moms about it, looking for an apology so they can have closure to move on, and then the mother shows excuses. So this is what the Christian church does as well. What they do is they try to make it seem as if you do something against your mom, that all of a sudden God is going to punish you. No, God holds your mom at a high standard to treat you a certain kind of way. And if she falls short from that, you're not the one who suffers consequences or repercussions. The mother does, because you did not do your job. There are mothers who are drug addicts. There are mothers who abuse their children. There are mothers who have known that their sons and daughters were being touched by the freaky uncle and never said anything, or her living boyfriend, but she turned a blind eye to it because she didn't want to lose a man. There are mothers who are jealous of their daughters. There are mothers who hate their sons because they are not with the father anymore, and the son may remind them of the father. Let's not act like these things don't happen and not do this color purple. What you done to me is going to come back to you. We're not about to do that. Absolutely not.
You're going to have children, and your children is going to do the same exact thing that you doing to your mother.
If I do to my children the way my mother did to me, if she was a toxic, dysfunctional mother, then absolutely my children will do the same thing to me. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Be careful how you treat your mama.
You see what I'm saying? They will stick together no matter what. A lot of mothers was still out in the streets partying, and you got to spend the nights, the weekends at grandma and auntie house while mama was still living her best life. And now she's getting older and she want to get in heaven and stuff. And she never made any kind of resolution with you, but she wants you to just forget the pain that she caused you. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, family, put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think that mothers should be held responsible for the actions and the damages and the pain and the trauma and the toxicity that they cause their children? Or do you just say, hey, I'm an adult now, forget it, I don't even care, and just move forward? Let me know in the comments, fam.